The secret of getting ahead is getting started. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did do. The two most important days in your life are the day you are born and the day you find out why. Life is short, and it is up to you to make it sweet. Kindness is a language which the deaf can hear and the blind can see. Don't go around saying the world owes you a living. The world owes you nothing. It was here first. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to pause and reflect. Courage is resistance to fear, mastery of fear, not absence of fear. The fear of death follows from the fear of life. A man who lives fully is prepared to die at any time. The only way to keep your health is to eat what you don't want, drink what you don't like, and do what you'd rather not. Don't let schooling interfere with your education. Anger is an acid that can do more harm to the vessel in which it is stored than to anything on which it is poured. To succeed in life, you need two things: ignorance and confidence. The man who does not read good books has no advantage over the man who cannot read them. The best way to cheer yourself up is to try to cheer somebody else up. Travel is fatal to prejudice, bigotry, and narrow-mindedness. If you tell the truth, you don't have to remember anything. The lack of money is the root of all evil. Wrinkles should merely indicate where the smiles have been. The more I learn about people, the more I like my dog. The human race has only one really effective weapon, and that is laughter. Life would be infinitely happier if we could only be born at the age of 80 and gradually approach 18. A man cannot be comfortable without his own approval. When angry, count 4, when very angry, swear. The finest clothing made is a person's own skin, but, of course, society demands something more than this. Good friends, good books, and a sleepy conscience, this is the ideal life. Grief can take care of itself, but to get the full value of joy you must have somebody to divide it with. Habit is habit, and not to be flung out of the window by any man but coaxed downstairs a step at a time. In religion and politics, people's beliefs and convictions are in almost every case gotten at second hand, and without examination. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog. Loyalty to the country always. Loyalty to the government when it deserves it. All you need in this life is ignorance and confidence, then success is sure. Work is a necessary evil to be avoided. The 1st of April is the day we remember what we are the other 364 days of the year. To do something, say something, see something, before anybody else, these are the things that confer a pleasure compared with which other pleasures are tame and commonplace, other ecstasies cheap and trivial. The gentle reader will never know what a consummate ass he can become until he goes abroad. It is better to deserve honors and not have them than to have them and not deserve them. In the beginning of a change, the patriot is a scarce man, and brave, and hated and scorned. When his cause succeeds, the timid join him, for then it costs nothing to be a patriot. Man is the only animal that blushes, or needs to. Life is short, break the rules. Forgive quickly, kiss slowly. Love truly. Laugh uncontrollably and never regret anything that makes you smile. The lack of money is the root of all evil. The worst loneliness is not to be comfortable with yourself. Golf is a good walk spoiled. To get the full value of joy you must have someone to divide it with. When in doubt, tell the truth. The best way to predict the future is to create it. What gets us into trouble is not what we don't know. It's what we know for sure that just ain't so. There are basically two types of people. People who accomplish things, and people who claim to have accomplished things. The first group is less crowded. Whenever you find yourself on the side of the majority, it is time to reform, or pause and reflect. A person who won't read has no advantage over one who can't read.